Alright, so I'm making this video to describe or give you instruction rather on how to back up your website. So there's two different ways to do this, and considering that you're using WordPress, what you're going to want to do is back up not only the file structure, you're going to want to back up the database. So to get right into it, what you're going to want to do is go to File Manager, and within File Manager, you're going to want to look for the area that your site is installed within. So in this case, should be in here. And then what you're going to do is highlight all of these and use this particular icon. Now, if you're not sure, if you happen to do this ever again, you're not exactly sure which folder it is that you need to compress and send out, you can go to Domain. And in Domain Central, it'll tell you within pointers where you have your file structure pointed to. So you see in here it says pug_HTML, and this is the path to it. So that's what we're going to follow. So within File Manager, once we're going to go back, then once we're in here, you go here, and these are all the files within the structure that you're going to need to back up. Now, this is important to do, but not as important as the database. So we're just going to give this a name, and we'll click Archive. And you have to wait a little bit. Over in the far right, there's a cursor icon rather that is spinning, letting you know that it's working. And during this time, if you really feel like you want to work while this is working, you can open up another page. And so what we're going to need to do within here is locate the database that we need to copy. So within here, we're going to want to find out the database name, and database name ends in NC45. Excuse me, 4NC5. So we're going to look for that particular one. And you're going to go to Manage Backups and then highlight it. Once you've highlighted, you're going to have three separate days that you can choose from. So you're going to want to do probably the furthest one back, or any of them. This is completely totally up to you. Click on it, and you're going to get a status that is converting. So what it's doing is compressing. And checking back on this, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and refresh this page. Okay, since we're on another page and my system doesn't really like when I do that, what you're going to notice is that within the file structure, you're going to notice that that file that we've named is there. So this is continuing to back up, so we'll go ahead and go back. Alright, it looks like it's still compressing it, so we're just going to wait a little bit longer. This process can take a little bit, but essentially what this is allowing you to do is to save the file to locally to your computer so that you have it on hand for yourself, as opposed to allowing it to be anywhere else. So with this here, we'll just click download, and right here it's going to pop up, and that's your file. So that's the most important part, because that's how WordPress is run, is through the database. But that does work in conjunction with the actual file structure. So like the themes and the plugins, the names of them and its structuring is actually within here. And it looks like it's completed. So what you're going to want to do is on the far right hand side, there's going to be a blue arrow button that's pointing downward. You're just going to click download on it. And those are the two files that you're going to need, and that's how you back it up manually. To back it up automatically, we can use a plugin. So what you're going to want to do is go to Add New, and you can just type in Backup and pick a particular plugin. And there's a few in here, but I know there's one. There's a few of them here. Let me see. There's quite a few, and essentially what you're just going to want to do is go through the details, of course, and find one that is compatible with the version of the WordPress that you're currently using. So if you click on details, this box will pop up here, and you see it says more information. So we're just waiting for it to pull the information. It says version 2.2, compatible up to, from what it looks like here, 3.8, and there's a lot of different downloads for a lot of people have downloaded, and the average rating is pretty decent, so you can actually pretty much trust it, and it lets you know with an installation here how to work. But the installation is really simple. All you need to do is just click the install now and click the activate button. You can also look at screenshots to kind of give an idea of what is within the plugin. If you actually click on it, you'll see what's there. So it might give you an idea, and that's for all plugins in general. So if you're ever looking for something in particular, just kind of type the name in the search field, and you should get something that will match it. And just read over the changelog and frequently asked questions if you want more detail than what's offered. Okay, so it says this one is compatible up to 3.4.2, so you're going to want something that's a bit closer to that. Hope this helps. If you have any further questions, let me know. Thanks.